Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, where we're going to keep on going through this nameless cave and pick up another while we're at it. I don't think this cave does have a name, does it? Or the cave part, anyway. But anyway, one thing I did since the last episode, I actually decided I want Terra to be working on Phoenix here, so that way she can learn Life 3. That's actually a pretty high priority now. I thought she might have gotten Tritok pretty close to being done by now, but apparently not. So I really need her to start working on Phoenix because she's the only one I really care to learn Life 3 anyway. So let's get her working on that and continue on through here to a chest with monsters! Nuts. Okay, first things first. Let's get Mog in the air and have Terra put this Master Poke to sleep! If I can. There we go. And I want Gaw to be using the Prussian Rage because that'll bypass or ignore defense. So with the Landslide Rage if he actually gets to use it. So Cyan, I want using his Quadra Slice attack. Terra should be continually reapplying the sleep status to this guy because he will wake up pretty quickly. He's got a pretty high level, so that's probably why he can break the sleep status pretty easily. Physical attacks actually do not break the sleep status, so that's actually pretty nice, but he just wakes up rather quickly, so hopefully I will... There we go, got him to sleep. Hopefully that wall change will not make him absorb Pearl now. If we can avoid that, I think we'll be fine. Terra could use Flare if I cared about it, but okay, that only made him immune to it. That's okay, as long as he doesn't absorb Pearl. That happened to me once before, but not this time. Wow, that Quadra Slice is pretty good. Yeah, got him. So yeah, just put the poor bastard to sleep with his little lantern there, and we'll be all set. Yay! And we win a Greatus knife for our efforts, so that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can get to that chest down there. And by the way, Cyan is really like the cleanup crew for this area with Cleave. It shouldn't be your first option, but if Gaw is just sitting on his ass and can't cast X-Zone with Osteosaur, then Cyan's Cleave can basically finish off the rest, because it's almost guaranteed to work. Of course, sometimes Gaw actually does what I tell him to do, so that's pretty nice. It's hard to get that little runt to do what you want him to do. Marvel Shoes help, though. We get an X potion. I think that's all the treasure in the cave area. Sit down here, then. And here's a save point if you need it, which I'll take advantage of with a tent. And just so you know, viewers, you can't warp out of here. That was actually one of the original reasons why I brought Mog here, to use the Moogle Charm to walk out of here, but I'm not going to. What's going on here? Now, if you bring Terra with you to this area, you get a little extra cutscene here in Game Boy Color scheme. Because as we all know, flashbacks happen in black and white. Or yellow and black, or whatever. It's a bunch of merchants running the show around here, apparently. What are you gonna do, throw coins at them? Apparently, the merchants back in the day had espers of their own. How do you know all this, Terra? What is it, genetic memory? Odin, huh? How'd they get a hold of Odin? I guess he likes money, apparently. And where are you guys gonna go, then? Apparently they don't say. Why is this place, like, underground? I mean, what is this, like the Toronto lair? Single file! I told you guys to get in single file! That's what you get. And just like lightsaber, their wounds, what's the word? Coagulate instantly? Or something like that. Kind of hard to take on a ghost with a sword like that, Odin. Well, that didn't work too well at all. Kind of reminds me of the end of Terminator 2. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, just like most Final Fantasy games, Odin is susceptible to being stoned. Kind of funny how they would make him, of all of the Norse gods, susceptible to that, huh? Oh, well, too bad. Oh well, he's stoned now. I wish they had more little cutscenes like that. Like, especially with the, the extra characters and stuff like that, like Gogo and Amaro, get them more involved. Like in this boss fight here. Alright, this is Katana Soul. This guy is hard. Unless you have the ability to confuse him, like with the Stray Esper, or the Muddle Spell, or Noise Blaster, or whatever. You confuse the guy, then... well, that didn't work out too well. Do I have to fight this guy normally now? Crap. Wow, that did not go at all as I had planned, viewers. What was supposed to happen was I was supposed to be able to confuse the bastard, and he would use an instant death attack on himself, which would have made this battle pretty damn easy. But now I actually have to fight him normally, so wow, that did not go well. But that's okay, we'll just use our normal stuff and see how well that works. We're okay there. Yeah, let's just keep sticking it with Flare. I did not have a plan for, or a backup plan for fighting this guy. He's got quite a bit of HP, some instant death attacks, things that could be pretty nasty if left unchecked. But we've got Cyan and his Quadra Slice. Yeah, there we go. Did we get him? Not yet. Okay. More landslides? Yes. I don't know how you do a landslide in a castle. You got me on that one, viewers. If I can win this battle alive, that would be fantastic. We got so many, well, not so many, but we've got possibly one of the best rewards in the game for winning this battle. If this guy will ever freaking die! Uh-oh. He's powering up. I heard that, like, does some status, or some buffs on himself, which don't matter now because he's dead, but... okay, well, apparently he wasn't as hard as I thought he was. I thought he had some, like, really powerful attacks and stuff, but... oh well, there we go. And we get the Offering, possibly the best relic in the game, or one of the best ones. It basically gives you the X-Fight command. Where is it? There we go. You get 4, just like in Final Fantasy V, you get 4 attacks, half power for each of those attacks, so basically doubles your attack, or your damage output there. And, what is it? What else does it do? The problem with it, though, like with Cyan, for example, it'll also cut the power of, like, Quadra Slice in half. So that can be pretty bad. It's not just your fight command. It also gives you 100% accuracy as well with that. It could also be pretty useful, though, with Cyan's Tempest Knives, because you could get, like, 4 Wind Slashes, or 8 with a Genji Glove. So that could be pretty nice. I'm not going to do that with Cyan, but there's some other characters who have useful things that you can do with the Offering there. But I like that, because you only get one of it. You know, this game just doesn't get obscene with letting every character get X-Fight and Genji Glove. That could be ridiculous. Oh, there's Odin. He's still stoned. Man, I wish I could stay stoned for 1,000 years. Huh, okay. We got a Magicite Shard. Let's take a look at that one. See what we get out of that. We could learn the Meteor Spell. It's also the only Esper in the game that gives you a speed boost on a level up. I'm not going to take advantage of that, but it's something you could consider if you want. There's also another Esper that we're going to get later on that can give us a better chance, or faster learning rate for Meteor, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now here's something, let's see, right? Here. Ha! What did that do? Oh. Well, it brought forth a new enemy here. Box Set. They are susceptible to Pearl and Exone instant death strategies. Apparently, Terra wants to be frozen, so that's okay. Maybe use a cleave if I absolutely have to, but Mog should be able to finish him off long before I ever get to cleave, but it's yeah, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Deader than dead. Deader than dead, it's good. Actually, I forgot, let's see, there it is. Got 2 more treasure chests here. Get a Blizzard Orb, It's a relic for Umaro there. Gives him another blizzard attack. Now, that floor switch that I pressed there, about 5 steps down from the right throne there, that opens up the stairs in the lower right there. Some guy back at Figaro Castle, after reading this diary, says something about 5 steps below the Queen's throne, and that's how you're supposed to figure that out, so. Well, yeah, who wouldn't love a man who could cut down 10 men if they all lined up single file for him? Bare my soul to him. Nice job censoring that, Woolsey. Enough so that the adults can figure out what's going on between the two, but not so much that the kids will start getting any ideas. So what awaits us in the basement of this ancient castle anyway? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.